morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are in the world. My name is Jade, and this is How to App on iOS. And today we're going to be having a look at Nembrini's new
SansAmp Bass Driver!
Yeah. But first, we're going to get things rocking with some real, genuine rock and roll. Get ready to have your face melted. This is James Timms' Reason. Hello. James Timms' Reason, brand new on his YouTube channel, pinned up the top in the comments. Go hit the button. Go subscribe to his channel because he makes great music. There's also a link to his Song Whip, where you can check out his stuff on Apple Music and Spotify. He's just an amazing, amazing talent. Voice that would blow a wall down. It's so powerful. Great stuff. And we love James. And I did a wicked interview with him. So that's on the channel as well. You can go check that out. If you've got nothing to do, not like there's nothing to do here on YouTube. There's always plenty of stuff to watch, yeah? Anyway, I'm Jade. This is How to App on iOS. Every day we take a look at apps and creativity and music and video and stuff, interviews, and a few new things coming up very, very soon. Indeed, if all goes correct. We've got a great interview coming up this week, actually, with Folk Punk. You may have heard of him around the traps. It's going to be a good one. So that is happening on Thursday if you're in the US and UK, Friday morning here in Australia. Welcome also to the Wart Warriors. For $1 a month, you can become a Wart Warrior member and get perks like all the emojis and be a part of the fun special shows we have here every noot and again. Ja, das ist good. All right, let's say hello to you all. Thanks, Thomas Christ, #1 moderator here on the channel. Always quick off the mark. There's a link. Thanks, Thomas. Frank Terzo, Robbie Stingle, Gregory O'Sullivan, Many Vibes, Russ8889, L'Reality, Frank Terzo. Did I already say you? Frank Terzo's here. I have an idea. Hello, Ivan. Good to see you. Long time no see. It's good to see you around here. Ivan, as always. Give me a thrill in my knickers. Tremor Bear is here. Hello, Bear. What's happening? Alex Backus, thank you for the super chat, Alex, at the start of the show. I did see it up the top there. There it is. Boom. Thank you so much. I think I've got most of you here. And if you're lurking, that's okay too. So hello to the lurkers. Brad. Anyone else who's lurking, lurk away. And if you're watching on the replay, hello to you. And don't forget to hit the like during the video, only if you like it. If you don't like it, hit the dislike. I don't, it's all an interaction, really. It doesn't get under my skin at all. I'll kill you. And all that jazz. What are we going to do today? We are looking at Nembrini's new bass amp called Bass Driver. It is the Bass Driver. Man, there's some fat sounds coming out of this thing. There's some fat stuff. Hello, Lurkin Gherkin, Mix Club, Rat. Hope you're doing good. The Mr. Lurkin Gherkin right there. What am I talking about? Who absolutely knows? Hello, Cold Acre. What's happening? My brother, sister, mother from another uncle. Hope you're well. Alrighty. So, yeah. What is going on? At least the show's not like Ron's show last night. If you saw Ron's show last night, what was happening? What was happening, man? There were some things going on there that I've not heard before, so hopefully we won't have any issues like poor Ron had last night streaming on the internet. It was a mess. Did I see, was Audible here as well? Did I see Audible, or am I dreaming? Nah, who cares? Well, let's go over here. Price drops. All the session band apps are on sale. So these things are really cool if you want to create some good backing tracks. There's a whole bunch of them. Session drums, soul, jazz, funk, ukuleles, deep house. There's heaps of them. I've got all of them. I've only done really one show, which was on the blues one. But if you go back and have a look at it, they're all pretty much the same. They all have the same engine, just they have specific styles of music. They're all really cool for creating great backing tracks, drums and saxophones and stuff like that. And they're all $2.99. So if you've wanted to grab one of these, they're definitely worth your time to grab one now. I use them to make little backing tracks for when I'm demoing stuff. It's just wicked. If I want to grab like a little blues thing to play some guitar over, I just go in there, find something, export it, and then I can import it into AUM and play over the top. Boom. Good stuff, good stuff, good stuff. Not much has changed as a whole. There really isn't a lot on sale. Like Cubasis is still on sale, but a whole bunch of things have kind of disappeared from the sale thing. But we're looking at Bass Driver today. Now, it is 50% off right now. So it's $9.99. I'm not sure how long it's on sale for. So if you're going to want to get it, probably be quick. We can have a look over at the App Store and see what they say. So, new release, 50% off. Intro price just says 50% off. So that's the thing. And boy, man, does this thing punch some sound. It really does. If you're not sure who Nembrini are, they make some really killer guitar tones. You can see here all their apps. You know, there's so many amazing guitar tones. They've got IR loaders. They've got everything. Wah pedals, great distortion. They've got a bunch of free stuff and a bunch of paid stuff. So definitely worth your while. And if you want to know how to get to their app store where you can just see all of it, you just type in Nembrini here and you'll come up with these. So if you're ever looking for an app but you know who the developer is, you just do that and it'll say Nembrini Audio in Developers, and you will get this little page here, and then you can see all their stuff all in one place. And you can see there's still a lot I don't own because there's so many of them. Look at them. There's so many of them. I do own a lot of them. I probably own more than half. But, yeah, there you go. But we are going to look at this bass amp today, and it is raucous. Absolutely raucous. Let me have a swill of water, and then I'll grab my bass, and we'll do a demo. We got the new bass out. And as you can see here on over there. No, it's over there. How do I get that to it? Yeah, over there. See that? We've got a few copies of Riffler in there. And we got some Digistix drums. And we got this bass tone in here. So that's all good. I'm first just going to play you a little bit of the bass tone by itself. That's really loud. Why is that so loud coming through there? You can hear there's a bit of noise coming through, like any. These are active pickups on this sucker as well. Let's throw that back in. You instantly hear the sound goes away straight away because there is. Oh, you can already hear how much better it is. All right, shall we have a play and yeah, see how this goes? Oh, let's do it. What a sound. So you can instantly hear when we turn this off. That is a motherfucking fat sound right there. And the interesting thing is, this is set to just the default sound. Everything is set to default. There you go. There it is. And we've got a noise gate in here too. So we've got cabinets. We've got a noise gate. Wicked stuff. So pretty much a standard Nembrini app. Everything is in all the places that you would expect it to be. Let's run through, shall we, and show you where everything is. Okay, to start with, we have over here our little hamburger symbol. Gives our online product info, control input. So here we can set our MIDI channels if we'd like. We can go into channel 1. We can set channels if we've got pedals or anything like that. We can do all of that from here. We've got our parameters. So we can go in here and change our input levels, all of this stuff for MIDI controls to enable levels. If you want to set all of that stuff, the power, the cabinet bypass, DI mode, all of this is in here as well. So you've got all those options there. It's in our parameters. We can clear all the parameters and we can enable or disable pretty standard stuff. If we want to flick through presets, we've got a plus and minus here. You can see flicking through our presets. Or you can minus back through. Really good stuff, super easy. You've got a redo and undo, so if you make a mistake, you can fix it, undo, all that. And you have an A and B section here, so if you've got a tone, but you want to kind of change it up a little bit, you know, we've got this one here, we want to change this gain, change this compression here, and we can flick between them because we've got our A and B, so we can go over to the B and change a bunch of levels here, do all this kind of stuff, compressor, and go back to our A. And I've got the sound down. Let's take that down a little bit. Sweet Jesus. Hello, Valerie Bart. Welcome to the show. If I've missed anyone, I do apologize. So that is our A and B section. Now over here we can save. We can save as, so we can create a new preset and save this as we want. Name it down here. Type in whatever we want to call it. So you can save your presets. You can create a new folder. All that kind of stuff. Really simple. We've got a delete. If we want to delete a preset on off, standard. And let's get into our cabinets and equalization. Now, one thing I'm a bit confused about, in the on the App Store, it says, for the life of me, I can't work this out. So in the App Store here, it says, cabinets, 4 selected bass cabinet, guitar cabinets, 4 microphone emulations, plus a parallel DI signal with a console style compressor that you can blend with ambient reverb. Then it says Impulse's response loader. Impulse's loader let you load up to 2 third-party impulse responses, blend them together, and then mix with the DI pre or post. I can't find where to do that. So I'm assuming that's only in the PC and Mac version, because you can get this all Nembrini stuff on PC and for that. So, but there is an alternative around it, because iOS has, Nembrini have an IR loader as well. So I'm assuming if I added the IR loader to the chain, I could load the IRs that I have for bass in here. Shall we go through the presets that you get first, and then we'll have a mess around with to show you where all the knobs are. So this is just the default, as I said. I'm going to just fun, let's just play these drums. So we've got something to play to. Yeah. Next tone is the alternative metal. Next tone is fingered rock. We get some fuzz next with industrial metal. We got a muted sound. Pretty chunky. We've got this pop ballad. Rock pop. punk rock. Rock ballad. And then the last one I think in here, this is the 60s. No, I thought it was the last one. This is The Price. And we're back to the default. So nice wide range of tones in there that sound absolutely beefy, yeah? Just going to put this down for a second. Yes, Leela. PD Space Guitar is in huge beta at the moment. It's going to be very exciting when that drops, because there's some big changes coming with it, and it sounds really good. But we're still talking about this today. So you've got two screens here to play around with, and we'll look at the EQ here. Now this is really interesting because we've got, this is pretty much like a mastering tool here. So we've got low end, mid, and high end. And within each of these, we've got a blend knob. So we've got the gain in each of these. We've got a blend knob. We've got a compressor in each of them. So we've got multi-band compressors going on here and a level for each of them. Plus we've got this crossover between the low to mid and mid to high, which is really Yeah, really nice. Plus, we've got an EQ down here as well. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 bands there. Lovely stuff. So you've got plenty of options there for your EQing. I mean, there's so much EQ, it's ridiculous. We've got a presence, we've got treble down. This is like an EQ heaven. There's so much EQ, you can EQ yourself out of existence. Yeah, that's what we like. So we can take out all of that top end really easily. We've got a gain in there. Let's take out all these mids. Listen to that. That's some serious. You can EQ this to the absolute nth degree, which is just wild. I'm just going to go back here. Give me a sec. Just change the tone on my bass here. Hello, Feisty. And as we heard from the start, there's just no comparison. So plenty of EQ for your EQ fantasies. Now we have even more over here. No, so we've got our noise gate, we've got our distortion, and our cabinets are here. So here's our cabinets. These are our IRs that are, and as I said, I can't work out. I don't think you can do it. So here's where you can browse your cabinets, and just jumping over here for a second, I can give you the lowdown of what is in here for you to play around with. What are our cabinets? Where are we? And they've got mics attached to them as well. So we got based off 3 Ampeg amps here, SVT 810E, SVT 410 HLF, Ampeg Portaflex 115 HE, and a Hutke 410XL bass cabinet. And also there's 4 different mics as well with these. So there's combinations of all of these here as well. You can see here, these are the instructions for the PC version. So in the PC version, I'm assuming this is where you can import your IRs. And there's a whole nother screen there. See, I was looking for this going, and couldn't find it because I'm assuming it's not in here. So look at all these wonderful little cabs, and just and to get to them, you can just flick next down here, so you don't need to open the browse screen each time. That one's nice. I really wish you could favor these as well. Another nice one there. Just going to flick between the air. So the just so you know, when you're flicking between the equalization and the cabinets, This EQ stays the same across the top. So you've always got access to your EQ. Yeah. So that's good. Over here we have our input. We've got a DI here as well. We've got a post and pre-DI. And here's where our noise gate is. So you can really take out all that noise and to the point that there's no sound. Of course. Hi, Kim. What's going on? Let's just take some of this back. Wonderful stuff. Really, really nice. We've got a bypass here so you can turn off the cabinets as well. So each of these gains here in our... Let's get these going. Really nice having the ability to add gain and some distortion to individual EQ. It's really, really interesting. We've got an output at the end there. Oh man, that's really nice. Man, I love those dirty sounds like that. Filth! Sorry, I shouldn't be yelling. Filthy, filthy, dirty bass. Take down the gain a little bit on these. What are we up to here? So we're about, how many are there? We've got 25 of them. I'm just going to flick back to a default here. Yeah, man, there is a lot of depth here to get whatever kind of tone you are seeking. I just want to see what our factory setup is for the industrial metal one here. Because this is pretty filthy. This is one of my favorites, absolutely. That is dirty. Can't even remember how to play. Wicked. There's really not much more I can do with this. I'm not a really awesome bass player. I'm a guitarist, and I only have a couple of basses, so I can just play along when I'm recording and not have to get anybody else in there. But look, this is wicked. If you definitely, this is going to get used a lot with me. Between this and Mammoth, I think this is a definite winner, especially for stuff like Metheist. Because what I used on the Metheist album, on the last Metheist song, was I think I used the GarageBand tone. I mean, it was really hard. Even with Mammoth, I struggle with Mammoth. I find Mammoth to be a little bit too, like, crunchy and distorted. There's not really anything that's got a kick to it. So even when I was recording Metheist here in GarageBand, let's have a look. I'll do a search. Metheist. Hunger. Here we go. So it's probably demo. I don't know which one it is. Probably demo 4. Let's try loading that one. I was just using which I'll show you in a second which one I was using. But this will be the perfect replacement for Metheist, FMC, for all my metal stuff. It's just perfect for that. I mean, yeah, there's so much range for tones, so much more than GarageBand, what GarageBand has on offer. All right, here we go. So where's my bass tone? Here it is. Let's solo it. And what am I using here? The flip top amp. So let's try putting this in here and getting rid of this. Of course, we're going to get rid of this shit. Let's add a new track. Let's see what we can do. See if we can make this song that's already released. I can't really do much about it now. We don't need monitoring on. Let's bring this up the top. You know what? Let's do this, in fact. Let's go over here and jump out of there and make a duplicate. Thank God I thought of that, man. We'll go into number 5 here. And let's not fuck up stuff that doesn't need to be fucked up. You know what I mean? Because that would be stupid. And we'll drag this down. So we should have dragged all those down. We'll create a duplicate. In fact, we'll add our tone to this now. So we go into our plugins and EQ, edit, and we're going to add Nembrini. Where are we? N for Nembrini. There's so many. Look at my Nembrini apps. It's crazy. I'm sure Nembrini's saying, you don't have them all. You need more. There we are. Where is it? I can't see it. Bass driver. There it is. Okay, so now that I've added bass driver, I just need to do a duplicate now of this track, and bass driver will be loaded in this new track. Let's select all these. Drag these down. Maybe, maybe not. There we go. So, yeah, that's already on the default and it sounds so much better. Man, that is so filthy. Too buried. It needs to be bouncy. I even like this one. Yeah, look, absolutely killer stuff from Nembrini again. There's no doubt about it. And you know what? We don't get a lot of bass stuff. It's really slim pickings. I mean, Nembrini's got another bass one on here. I do believe I've covered. There's a couple of bass ones on here. Let me do a search. What have we got? Bass. So we've got bass driver. There's more than this. Hang on, let's go into AUM. And see, because there really isn't a lot, as I said, on offer. We'll do a search for AEV3's bass. How low can you go? Man, I can't remember what the bass cabinet's called because there's a couple of them in here. Let's have a look through audio units. Nembrini's got another one, I think, if we go down to Nembrini. I can't think of what it's called, but there's another one which I covered on the show. There's another bass amp. It was from a while ago. Maybe I can find it on YouTube. Yeah, Black Ice Beta Gamma. Yeah, that's the one. Thanks, Ed. You rock. There's another one too that I covered. Let me see if I can search my own videos. Jade, Starr, bass. Bass! Bass driver. Bass Deluxe. There's this one as well. Bass Deluxe. Is it on here? Is it in my... There it is. Bass Deluxe. So, yeah, it's very rare to get bass sims. Even though most your major bass sims, this is Bass Deluxe from Lost in the 70s. I did do a show on it. So there you go, there's that. But, you know, most sims these days have bass tones in them, but there's never really a lot. They're kind of, bass is like the forgotten instrument, isn't it? It's always like, you know, they throw in a couple of bass amps at the end of the fucking chain, and there you go. Oh my God, I swore. I've got to try and stop swearing because the YouTube police will take me down. Not allowed to swear anymore on YouTube. What's going on? But no, this is killer. This is absolutely worth your time. And I'm sure if you're a bass player, you know how slim pickings things are here on iOS. So I'm sure you're going to end up buying this because it's damn worth the $10. But get it now because it is going to go up to $20. And nobody wants to pay $20 when they can get it for 10. Here in Australia, I think it's about 15 because of our crazy dollar in Canada. So there's that. All right, that's going to cover it today. Hopefully you get a good understanding of what it does. Turns your bass into something fucking awesome. There, I censored myself then. I've got to get used to using this. I really love this app. It's totally... And then YouTube can't censor me. Burns has already bought it. Absolutely. You know, it's one of those things, you know, I saw it pop up and was like, bass sim? What? Got to get it. All right, quick. And I emailed Nembrini and was like, please. And Nembrini is so cool. I want to thank Nembrini because they're one of those developers where you email them and say, hey, I want to do a show on it. 20 minutes, man, and send a code. They're such a good company to work with. So thank you, Nembrini, and I'll tag you in the video and all that stuff. Just get it if you're a bass player. Don't be stupid. Or keep using the GarageBand tones and be disappointed. You know what I'm saying? Especially for metal. Absolutely. That is made for metal. It is wicked. What's going on the channel tomorrow, I can tell you guys before we get out of here. It is episode 800 on the channel tomorrow. And I'm going to attempt something that could turn out extremely embarrassing. But I don't give a shit because mistakes make you better, remember? For the 800th episode, we're going to talk shop for a bit too, talk about, you know, the journey of YouTube, how hard it is some of the challenges with being a YouTuber, show you how some of it works behind the scenes and stuff. But also, I'm going to attempt to write a Dread Circus song on the show with my acoustic. I've never done that in front of people before. It could go absolutely sideways. So I'm going to try and write a new song. I have an idea for the lyrics, what I want it to be about. I've got like 3 chords in my head, and that's all you need to start, yeah? And maybe you guys can help me out, and we'll see if we can put together a new Dread Circus song. I haven't written one since Me and My Brain. So, yeah, I think we need a new Dread Circus song. So that'll be something different than what we normally celebrate on the milestone shows. So hopefully you can come and join me for that. And, yeah, do what makes you happy, Russ. Fuck, absolute. All right. You know why I'm saying that, Russ. So, and then after that, we have the day after, Folk Punk is coming on the show. Should be awesome stuff. Yeah, he's awesome dude. Can't wait to have him on. Can't wait to find out more about him because he's very intriguing. He's very intriguing. I like intriguing people on the show. And, yeah, that's going to wrap up this week. Awesome stuff. Hey, you know what? Do the things that make you happy. Mistakes make you better. And we'll all rise together. Remember, Hippie's got a live show on today. He's doing the Whale Show. So get over there. Rhodey's Jam Cave are playing. He's got a whole band playing live. You know what? What could go wrong? A whole band playing live. I can just see Hippie sitting there right now. Boom. Good deal. Actually, not good deal. Nothing's working. Hey, Laurie, hello to you. All right. I've turned on as much energy as I can for this morning. Now I'm going to go flop back in bed and feel sorry for myself. All righty. Do the things that make you happy. And you know what? As Mamsie says, take it away, Mamsie.
We'll all rise together, 'cause you make me shine better, and we'll all rise together. You make me shine better. And when the night is cold